Kenya. I'm their chica. Walk to the Kenya.
Hello, hello, hello. You are tuned in to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, Miss Mimi Johnson, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Every Wednesday, it goes down right here. I have got a packed show today, okay? So I'm not even going to talk that long during this intro, but I will let y'all know on March 28th and March 29th, I want y'all to come to the shows that I am going to be hosting. But that March 29th is a very special show. I have my brother, Kendall Richardson, Minister Kendall Richardson, that is here in from Dallas. What can I say? The walk is to increase the profile for HIV and AIDS and for us to be more aware and teach our youth, people my age and our seniors. And Kendall is here today. And also my fabulous mom is here. If y'all know Michael Thornton, he's here. I have got Hot Mr. 96, and then a little cute diva that is going to teach us about our eating habits and not to be so hard on ourselves, Catherine Pike. So look, if you want to know where I'm performing, just go to mimijohnson.net and click on calendar. We'll be right back because I got to get my people on. Mwah. Be right back.
Meet the Williams family, the matriarch, Tyra.
Hello, world.
The baby, Mimi.
Tyra. Hey, world.
The siblings sitcom.
Say you're down, you won't cry. Let me give you good advice. Hold your head up and just tell the blues bye-bye. Hold your head up and say bye-bye to the blues. Say you lost your job, can't pay your rent because all your money's spent. Dry your eyes, yes, dry your weeping eyes.
I don't know. Hey, y'all. Oh, my goodness. You're logged on to mimijohnson.net, mjtvnetwork.info. I have my own television network now, Catherine.
Woohoo!
I know. I'm telling you, honey, Ted Turner, move over.
Woo!
I'm looking at one of those buildings with the flat top where I can actually like buy a helicopter so I can land on it.
I'm liking the sound of that.
I'll come and pick you up.
A serious way to deal with Atlanta traffic.
What?
All about the
Boof,
helicopter.
just like that.
Yeah.
Listen, girl. Now you know, give us the understanding that when we eat, we do not have to feel guilty. But don't anything that you do too much of is not good. True. Right? So let's talk about what made you decide that you wanted to increase the profile for people's eating habits, because it seems like this it really reflects us, and it's a reflection on the people that are around us as well.
It's true. You know, our relationship with food is complicated. You think about all the social circumstances in your life. Everyone that's really important circles around food. I mean, what do you do when you want to bond with your family? You have a meal together. What do people do at family reunions? They eat. What do you do at funerals? What do you do at weddings? You eat. What do you do for a business relationship? You take someone to dinner or lunch, right?
Yes.
So food is central to our socialism. It's central to our being social, and central to how we feel comfortable and how we celebrate.
Yes.
And here's the raw deal. You know, we can really celebrate with the food and get all into it, enjoy it, and then we wake up the next day and we look at our waistband and, you know, or we try to get the pants button, and it ain't happening. And then we start in with the shame. We start in with all the mean, terrible things that we say to ourselves, like, what were you thinking? What did you seriously think that was going to be okay to eat? You know, and honestly, if we were going to take a list of all the things, the negative things that we've said to ourselves over the years about ourselves after we eat something delicious, we'd probably get a restraining order.
Dang. Wow.
Is that ugly and nasty and mean? So how do we reconcile this, that food is so delicious? It's a medium of celebration, and it's also that thing that gives us a black eye.
Okay. Now, you had some difficulties in your life with eating habits. So tell us a little bit about what you did to kind of, stop yourself from being so angry about actually, and I ate a chocolate chip cookie the other day. I just wanted to let you know that.
This is a confessional, y'all. That's private.
But the thing about it is that I enjoyed it. I listened to what you said when we talked before, and I didn't feel guilty.
Awesome. Yeah. I think we've got it that if we're going to be the body size that we want to be, that we're going to have to endure some level of heavy punishment. It looks a lot like deprivation. People call it cleansing. They call it detox, but what they mean is just stop eating. And that is absolutely no fun. It's not sustainable either. And so I had this belief when I was young as well that if I just would stop eating, if I would just deprive myself of food, then I could have the life that I wanted, the body that I wanted, and get that love that I wanted.
Okay.
And it ended up being, it led to anorexia, and then I got hungry. I couldn't deal with anorexia for too long. And then, then I started eating and figuring, well, I got to deal with this another way, so it led to bulimia. I thought, well, I can't do that anymore. It's going to give me a heart attack. I make a little bit light of this stuff, but there's a serious mental illness out there with food, and I experienced a lot of it myself. So I decided, well, I can't be thrown up anymore, so then I'm going to exercise it off. A compulsive exercise for 5-6 hours a day, waking up and doing 2 hours exercise before work, coming home and spending 4 hours in the gym after work, getting 5 hours of sleep tops just so I could do all that exercise. Crazy.
Okay.
So that's a world of extremes. But if you think about yourself and what you do to limit your food so that you have what you want with your body, it sometimes edges towards the extreme. It looks like having a really good food day and then having a what? What do we call it? If after a good food day comes a bad food day, right?
Yeah.
And we feel really bad about ourselves. And Mimi, the way to break free of this is to let go of that concept of good and bad. It sounds simple. It's not simple.
Okay.
So when I became really free, I started to understand more than I knew. And by that, what I mean by that is I used to read book after book, go to program after program, amass encyclopedic knowledge about food, hoping that it would fix me.
Okay.
And it didn't, because knowledge isn't going to fix you. Knowledge is not power. Wisdom is power. Wisdom is applied knowledge. So how do you use what you know, and what do you do? So what I recommend you do is you take what you know and put it in a bowl or a bucket, because it's helpful and you're going to want to draw on it every now and then. But then take what's in your heart, take what's in your mind, and take what's in your soul. And apply that first. And the soul, and in your connection with the divine, there is no place for judgment. There is no place for right or wrong, good or bad.
That's right. That's right.
Think about, like, if you had a plant, like a potted plant in your house, and you left it in the window and you forgot to water it, what would happen to it?
It would dry up.
It would dry up. And then would you look at that plant and would you say, shame on you, wilty plant, what's wrong with you? Would you say that? No, because the plant doesn't need shame. What does it need?
Water.
That's right.
And love, too. I talk to my plants.
That's exactly it.
They are green and pretty.
Yes, especially if you're loving up on them.
Yeah, of course. I open up the windows and stuff. Yeah.
That's what I want to be in my next life, is a potted plant in your house. I bet they just get so much love.
Girl, yeah.
Can you sing to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So when we are wilty every now and then, like when we're not just shining, when we're dim a little bit, we'll do stuff to ourselves to dim ourselves. We don't need more shame.
Right.
We got plenty of that. We can conjure that on the fly. What we need is love and compassion.
Give everyone your website.
Yeah, so you can learn more about this by come visiting. Just come join me at lighterbodysolution.com, lighterbodysolution.com. And, there's all kinds of neat little articles there. You've got a free gift for you there if you want to come by and check it out. But the reason why I call it Lighter Body Solution is it's more than just losing weight. It's more, and by the way, that's permanent. When clients work with me, they take the weight off joyfully, not feeling deprived. They actually feel more satisfied, and it stays off. Because there is a lightness that not only comes with the body, Mimi, but it comes with the soul. There's a whole lightness of your being. There's a radiance that's possible for you that you can shine from inside. See, I have a belief. Would it be okay if I shared that?
Sure.
I believe that every single person is born with a gift.
Yes.
And you're here on this planet to manifest that gift and to share it.
Yes.
And there's some things that get in the way every now and then. One of those big things is food.
Okay.
Food we'll use just to completely stop us. like I said, it looks like celebration to begin with, and then it ends up being the black eye. It's like a dysfunctional relationship. I mean, how many times have I said, Cupcake, you're everything to me. You're everything I need. And oh, what did you do to me?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm
That's why
ruined
I don't
now.
eat
I'm
cupcakes.
ruined. Oh, the cupcakes are delicious, girl.
Girl, I know they're delicious. That's why I don't eat them. My mother, Diva JC, she, I fried some chicken wings last night, and we had some left over. So she was like, I'm going to make some pancakes. You want some pancakes? I said, nope. And she sat there, right there. She said, well, can I come in your office with you and sit with you? So I watched her and enjoyed her eating the pancakes. She said, you don't even want a mouthful? I was like, nope, I don't want it, because I just didn't. And I do torture myself from time to time and say no. But then I have my moments when I do say, I'm going to eat a cookie, or I'm going to eat a piece of cake, or it's very, not often, but I do let my taste buds have a little fun in my life.
We gotta have fun. That's what makes it sustainable. And I love what you just said, because it's what we do most of the time that makes the most difference. So what you do most of the time, let's say you've been eating broccoli every meal for a little while, it's time for some chocolate cake. It's time to enjoy your life. Seriously, because there's the decadence and the delight on the palate. But then there's also the design. So I say life can be 3D.
Yes.
You get to decide, D number 1, if you'll be enjoying decadence, which is the world of the palate, debauchery, deliciousness.
Yes.
Or if you're going to be embarking on the world of design, which is the world of distinction, the world of development. Like, what are you creating with your life? Every choice that we have, every choice that we make, contributes in one way or another to manifesting our potential, right? And it's neither right nor wrong, neither good nor bad. It just is either toward our goal or not.
Yes.
And so life has those beautiful moments, like thousands of micro moments of choice. And so if for whatever reason you've made a choice you're not proud of, and you're just feeling it, like, I just don't want to be doing that again. That's great, because you're a new person in the next moment. We have 60 billion cells. We're renewing most of those daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. So you're a new person every single day.
All right. I got to bring you back on, girl. I wish I had more time with you, but I am going to bring you back on. And give everyone your website again.
LighterBodySolution.com.
All right. We'll be right back right after these messages. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net and MJTVNetwork.info. Mwah. Be right back.
try it, baby. I wanna do it again and again. Oh. Love you. I trust you. You got me so high, touch the sky. I'm floating on the clouds above it. You're the reason why. Love you, yeah. Trust you. You know I'll never break your heart.
Lately, I've been getting a lot of flack for speaking a lot of facts about the Mother Earth. The black queen, enslaved and molested, stripped of her black king, at times forced to be a single parent. Whoever.
All right. You're going to learn today. You are going to learn today. This is my diva, Joan Cartwright. How you doing?
I'm doing.
All right, listen, we need to get right in it. Look, you know, what's going on with the, is it the Lincoln, is it the Lincoln Orchestra, Lincoln Center? Okay, and, you know, basically, they're not hiring female musicians, women musicians. These people are making $100,000 a year, and it is government funded, and the women we pay 53% in taxes.
On the planet.
Women. We hold up half of the sky.
More.
And I want to know why, you know, women musicians are not being hired for these jobs. I mean, why?
Well, it's like a good old boy club. You know what a good old boy club is. So what's happening is that the world is in transition. Women have been second-class citizens for for 2 millennia, 3 millennia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just come to the point that women are standing up and saying, well, wait a minute, we support men, but they are not supporting us.
Okay.
And music is like the most basic means of communication. And so the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra, which is led by Wynton Marsalis, doesn't audition. They just appoint who they want to appoint, but they're using federal funding to pay salaries of $100,000 a person per year. And then you have bands like the Diva Band and the Montclair Women's Big Band and Kit McClure Big Band and my group, Amazing Women Ensemble. And we can't work. We can't get any funding. So we are protesting that.
Yes. Most definitely. I'm going to be one of the biggest activists ever. You know, I'm an activist for everything. You just gave me something else to do. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we're going to go to Washington. And what are we doing?
Well, I sent a letter to President Obama and the First Lady under separate cover.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sending the same letter to Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
To bring awareness that we need to have a symposium of women in the arts.
Yes.
For instance, Metropolitan Museum of Art, 5% of the art that hangs on the walls is women's art. Women create more than human beings.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
And when I say create, I'm not saying that we do it by ourselves, because we all know we don't. Is that right?
Yes.
However, women carry the child and they care for the child, and there are, 42% of children out here are in one-parent families.
Let's go back to, yes, we know about that. Let's go back to DC, and let's talk about that legislation.
Right. Lilly Ledbetter put into effect the Fair Pay Restoration Act. And it was the first bill that President Obama signed when he was inaugurated in January 2009.
Okay.
It has not been enforced.
Okay.
What it's saying is that if a woman is a contractor or an electrician, she should make the same amount of money as a man
But
makes.
of course.
Okay. But that has not been enforced. And there was just an article in January in, I think it was the New York Times or the Washington Post, that Lily Ledbetter herself said that this is not being enforced. Well, it definitely does not apply to women musicians.
Not right now, it doesn't.
Right.
Okay, because they don't want me to go in.
Well, you need to go in.
Well, I'm going in. That's why I got you on my TV show.
You're going in.
Okay? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. There is no reason why you're taking my tax dollars and you are paying
16
people.
men.
You are paying only men at the Lincoln Center for performance, and we own Women in Jazz South Florida that is full of women musicians that should have the opportunity to at least
audition.
Audition, but forget the audition. Put those women behind a curtain,
right,
and
blind.
do a blind audition.
Right.
And we did research something like that, and we came to find out that when orchestras started doing blind auditions, that there were almost 50%.
Well, women in the classical orchestras increased by 50%.
What?
Yes.
So it's not about that we're women musicians. It's because we're women. And y'all, look. Okay.
But now let me say this, that younger women on the jazz scene, particularly because the jazz scene is the most closed scene.
Okay.
With younger instrumentalists.
Yes.
And we're not talking about singers.
Look, it ain't nothing to sing. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. Everybody could sing. When you compose, produce, arrange, write songs, play an instrument, now you going in.
Right.
Okay.
And so there are women, for instance, Jazz in Pink, that is led by Gail Johnson.
Yes.
And Karen Briggs, the violinist, is in it. They're a fabulous group in California.
Yes.
Straight Ahead, all-female group in Detroit. Lady Got Chops does a annual festival.
Yes.
Women in Jazz South Florida.
Yes.
We couldn't even get our funding. 3 of our grants were denied this year.
Okay, so we don't have that much time because I have other people that I need to get on the show. But let me just say this. No, wait.
Okay, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, Mommy.
So sorry.
You
Go
my
ahead.
mother, but this my show.
Okay, you got it.
See, you almost made me forget what I was going to say. Oh. It's not necessarily that we have to be one of the musicians at the Lincoln Center in that particular group, but that give us our own funding so that we can hire women musicians to make $100,000, and we need like 16 or 20 of them in our orchestra. Don't let me go in. Wynton Marsalis, you wrong.
And go to our website, wijsf.org. Go to my Facebook page, Joan Cartwright, and look for the video that I put up today.
Yes.
That's an interview with Alvin Carter Bay on WHPK, and I made a video of it.
Yes.
About this problem.
Yes.
This is a real problem.
Yes, it is. All right.
And it's NEA, National Endowment of the Arts, is a governmental organization
as well
that is funding them.
Okay. And NEA had
Jazz Masters.
And it was how many?
134 Jazz Masters since 1982. 15 women. That's obscene. So nominate a woman for the Jazz Master Award.
Yes. And I will say this to all of my female women, entrepreneurs, composers, writers. If you make cups, it's not how cute it is. You better brand, market, promote yourself, let people know who you are, because we can have all of this, but at the end of the day, if you're not branding yourself and marketing yourself, cuteness don't matter. We'll be right back right after these messages. Mwah.
Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting.
Yes, you're tuned in to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Every Wednesday, it goes down right here. And you are tuned into MJTVnetwork.info and MimiJohnson.net. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Now, is it Hot Mr. 96 or Miss, or, because I'll just call you Hot.
Mr. 96, Hot Mr. 96.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yes. Self-defense.
Self-defense.
Go ahead.
Wing Chun, all those good things.
Yes. Now, you've been on the show before, so
Yes.
people are going to watch you grow here on the
Okay,
Arts
I hope
Reporter.
so.
In fact, your manager Jamila, we are like this, and we're always talking and getting
Great,
you
great.
your
I like that.
advertising, and we're always booking you. So we got Jamila. We got to get him on like July, August. Let's make it happen because I want people to see you grow here. And the reason why I want people to see you grow on the Arts Reporter is because you bring something to the table that we all need.
Excellent.
And you prevent bullying.
Yes.
And you teach people to defend themselves. So let's
Yes.
talk about that.
Yes, I do teach people to defend themselves, and also I created something to kind of make it a little easier for people to defend themselves. This is actually just created out of simple PVC piping.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, but it's handcrafted for the regular person from the ages of 10 to 80. They can learn self-defense. I'll give you a simple, this is the head, these are the arms, that's the wrists. The same here with this is another arm. You got your leg right
Down,
here.
down here. They can't
This
see that one.
represents the knee.
Okay.
This the chest area. And it's also strong that once you learn how to practice with it, you can build up techniques.
Okay.
Once you build your techniques up, you're going to build your skills up.
Yeah.
Once you build that up, you're going to build up your confidence.
Yes.
That's going to give you everything you need. I would like to just do a quick little demonstration.
That's going to be in a little. We're going to go
Okay.
to a commercial break, but right now I want you to discuss what. First of all, you made this yourself.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I studied the Wing Chun, and I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and this actually gave me an input because the Wing Chun is very expensive. It costs over $1,000.
Okay.
So I kind of came up with a way for people in the neighborhood that can actually learn with the price not being so crazy.
Okay.
So this is actually teaching young people today the right way of learning self-defense without worrying about bullying. Because once you learn this, bullying, first of all, bullying is just a state of mind.
Okay.
It's a state of mind. Once you understand your techniques and your skills, you're not going to have that issue, someone trying to threaten you or push you, because you're going to walk with a different energy.
Yes.
And learning this is going to give you a great energy.
Yes.
And anybody that's watching right now,
Yeah, there
wanna
they
get
are.
involved, or serious about their children, want to invest one,
Yes.
get in touch with Mimi Johnson, and I personally will make one, customize it, and give you a 50% off on it.
Wow, the Arts
Coming
Reporter
straight
at
there.
Gmail. The Arts
Exactly.
Reporter at Gmail. Great.
And I tell people this is going to be the next best thing than having a toilet in your house. You need one of these.
Wow. Now let me. Wow. You.
Exactly.
What
learn from that.
materials is this made with?
This is actually made of PVC piping.
Okay.
I created this. Even the pads, I sew them up, stitch them up, do what I have to do to get
Yes.
them nice. And also, it has a Heavenly Body seal stamp.
I see that.
There's a lot of fake ones out there, but this is the real deal. This is the real.
That's how
McCoy.
they know that it's yours. That
Exactly.
stamp.
If it ain't the stamp, you didn't get it from me.
Okay. Now, if you wanted to teach a person like me, I carry a very confident persona.
Right.
Okay. I probably don't need to be no more confident than what I already am. But for a person like me, what would be some of the, techniques that you would show me to do? Because you're going to do your own
Right.
techniques after the commercial break. But what would be some of the things that you would tell me to do to, say, if somebody tried to punch me in my face or tried to snatch my hair or something?
Key one, I teach you the simple fundamentals of learning how to block. First,
Okay.
understanding the points. That's why these is painted red.
Okay.
So you can have understanding. So if you know this, you'll know your wrist. You know this, you'll know your head.
Okay.
So once you understand these movements,
Okay.
you can apply that onto anybody.
Okay.
You just paying attention to the arm and the wrist. And then I'm going to show you self-defense movements that you could stretch. You could do all kinds of things. You can put your leg up there. You could stretch. You could do the push and pull movement. That's going to loosen up your shoulders.
Okay.
So you could get a 15-minute just a warm-up before you walk out the door. You're going to realize that your body is already shifted because you just did a little simple workout. But once you learn the techniques, it'll keep on growing. And before you know it, you'll start learning your own moves off this thing as well.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and then you're going to show us some of that.
Perfect.
We'll be right back right after these messages.
Anytime.
Mwah.
Hey Atlanta, it's the Doctor of Crunktivity, and I got something hot for you. So you think you've got talent. That's right, you think you've got talent? Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove it. Where? Hey, this March 28th and 29th from 6 p.m. until, that's right, this March 28th and 29th. Where? At 737 Veterans Parkway, Jonesboro, Georgia, at Club Space Condo. All you got to do is call 229-200-2288. That's 229-200-2288. Or hit them up like a tow truck at www.p3perfectpeace.com. That's www.p3perfectpeace.com. So you think you got talent? Come out and prove it this March 28-29 from 6 p.m. until at 737 Veterans Parkway, Jonesboro, Georgia, Club Space Condo. See you there. Call now for vendor space. And hey, don't forget, this is sponsored by P3 Production along with That's Her Magazine and Money Team Magazine. So you think you can dance? You think you got talent? Hey, we're looking for you. Come out and prove it.
All right, so I'm getting ready to, y'all better woo-sah. Y'all better woo-sah. It's going down. So why don't you show us how you use...
okay, I'm going to give you a quick little demonstration on what's going on here.
Okay.
First thing we want to do is just ease in, relax, loosen up. Now, this is great for anybody. Just learning these simple stretches. You don't even have to hit the dummy at this point. Once you learn this movement, that's going to build you up for this. It's going to build you for that. Before you know it, side kick. Before you know it,
Okay.
you practicing the moves as you work. And you don't have to kill it. You don't have to really hit it hard. All you're doing is trying to keep your movements going before you could build up your chi. Chi is energy. As you start building up, you start realizing what's going on. The Buddhist palm straight to the center. Come back in. As you start practicing, you can come up with different movements if you want. This right here is the knee because your opponent normally going to have his leg out in front. That's when you just simple kick right into his leg. Block his hand, straight Buddha. So
Okay.
now this is the shift. This is the twist. Grabbing somebody's wrist and twisting them and pushing them back in.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay. So, so you said I have my legs and
Right,
then
open up.
like that,
Exactly.
and then down like that, and then do this right
Exactly.
here.
Loosen your chi.
Y'all don't want me to learn this.
Yes, we do.
Ah! And then
You want to
this
strike
way.
them? Now, think about your wrist. When you bring it up here, you want to block them right here because you don't want to hurt your wrist.
Okay.
Now, when you hit them right here, you bring back.
Bring back.
Chop in.
This way.
Exactly.
Bring back.
Bring your center.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Now, think about it. You're not moving around, but what's going on? All the arteries in your body is open up. Your arms is opening up. You focus because you're paying attention to the points. And before you know it, 15, 20 minutes, you're going to start building a sweat. And that's when you start building your chi up. And as you start practicing, you start building up better techniques as it goes.
Okay, so go ahead and show us a couple of more moves.
Okay, a couple more moves. All right, perfect example, like grabbing somebody's wrist, turning your hand like that, and all you're doing is twisting. Front kick to the knee. Pull back, push in. Slide back out. And just this move alone works everything in your arm. You can do that 15 minutes. Somebody got arthritis, just learning how to do this right here will loosen everything up in your center.
Okay.
Okay? Head chop. Things you can do, perfect example, just simple movements, learning how to keep your legs up. You can stretch with it, that'll give you great form.
Okay.
You can spin it around. I have wheels on the bottom so you can take it anywhere you want to take it. It's not stable, I mean it's not stuck to the wall, so you can carry it. This leg right here, you can shift it.
Okay.
So in the meantime, you learning these movements and staying in the same thing. The object is to keep moving, don't stop.
Okay.
If you stop the flow of water.
Okay, now you have classes.
Yes.
You have classes, and so give everybody your website.
Yes, hotmr96yahoo.com. That's where you can reach me at. And also on Craigslist, we have these set up for sale. They only going for $300. A shot, handcrafted.
Yes.
And you can come and check me out, and you can come and see it free on Saturday mornings at the Power Yard.
Okay, all right. And what the one thing that we definitely want people to understand is that you do not have to get bullied.
No.
You can learn these techniques to protect yourself.
Exactly. And once you learn it, you're going to realize that you're in a situation now that you're growing, that you're going to be a helper instead of a problem.
Okay.
And that's what we need, leaders.
Yes.
So only leaders, I don't want everybody to call, I only want leaders to try to invest in this.
Right. All right. And you can contact Hot Mr. 96. Just give me an email.
hotmr96@yahoo.com. That's where you could find me, or you could just simply call me, 404-838-0693.
All right, we'll be back right after these messages.
Right, work
We're
it
all
out,
gone.
work it out. And just that move, before you know it, you build your own format.
All right, Al, you can go to a commercial break.
If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day I think of you. Known you since 1999 is true. Since the first time I caught a glance of you, tall, dark, chocolate fine. Ooh, I would love to take you to a paradise. Hold you in my arms, make everything alright. Though we've been friends for a long, long time, hopeful one day that I'll make you mine. If you give me some time, I'll make you feeling that I got for you. And your music shows that your heart is true. But I'm not worried at all. I'm never out of time. No time for games, no different names. I plan for everything to be the same. And it's a shame why people hurt you in different ways. So I can't let that get me down, no. Don't stop giving love, baby. I won't stop giving love. Don't stop giving love, baby.
Hey, Brown Sugar and Bird, how y'all doing in the chat room? And everybody else that's logged on to mjtvnetwork.info and mimijohnson.net. Michael Thornton in the house. 7, The Completion, Poetic Expressions from My Heart to Yours. So you are a romantic. You've got to be. Oh, you signed it to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Love ya. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So let's talk about, first of all, where you from?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, that's where you came in from.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just to come and hang out with the arts reporter.
Yeah, show me.
Hey, you to show me, yeah, y'all, show me state.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. And, wow, what inspired you to write this book? Because 7, The Completion, let's talk about that for a minute. What does that mean?
Well, actually, 7 is the number of completion. So it started out actually pretty much as a hobby, and I just started writing here and there poems and different things like that. And then I started to sample them out, and then one day I was speaking with my cousin, and she said, okay, quit doing that because you're going to write a book. And I'm like, okay, I am. And
you
so
smell good.
Well, thank you.
He smells good. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And so basically after that, I just put my nose to the ground and I started reaching out to different people and publishers and different things like that to get a vision, to really understand what it takes to put the book out.
Yes.
And next thing you know, it was completed, and I was, happy and thrilled with the results.
Yes. Yeah. So, because I remember working on your Facebook with you, and we did a commercial for you for that we're going to start running next week. We actually run your commercial on Natural Hair Quest on Mondays, and we run it on the Sibling Sitcom. And so, I know like your inspiration because I've been working with you on your marketing. Now the first chapter is inspiration. Yeah. And let's talk about that.
Well, I'm a very, very encouraging person. I believe in positive reinforcement. I believe that it takes inspiration, motivation, faith, works, and all these things combined to reach the goals.
Yes.
So inspiration is like number one. Motivation and faith and works. Like, you're doing a lot here. You know, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I am so appreciative of this opportunity that you would have me. And so, you know, inspiration, being able to speak to someone who may be down and out or something like that, to give them words. Words are so powerful.
They are.
So, you know, the purpose of writing this book was to empower, to encourage, you know, and to influence, you know, to bring out those positive things in people. So inspiration, motivation, love, worship, a lot of different things in that book that I know everyone would enjoy. It applies to something in your life on an everyday basis.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart. Wow. Now that's a chapter dealing with love, from a man to a woman, from a man to his wife, and different things like that. A lot of times women say that, okay, men don't express themselves. They don't tell us what they're feeling. So what I did, I allowed myself to open up my heart and lay it out in this book. So if you really want to hear the heart of a man, I promise you will definitely love chapter 7. Well, you'll definitely love the whole book, but chapter 7 will definitely speak to you, from a man to a woman.
Okay, give everybody your website.
Okay, my website is createspace.com/435-7879. Once again, that's createspace.com/435-7879.
And then also they can email you at Michael Thornton.
Yeah, they can. You can also email me at Michael A. Thornton.
Michael A. Thornton. Number 7.
The number 7, numerical number 7.com. At gmail.com. And I'm also on Facebook under my name, Michael Thornton. Michael A. Thornton 7 The Completion is my fan page as well.
Yes, 7 The Completion. Okay. I walk in purpose. I was born to do that.
Yeah, you were. And walk in purpose is basically just simply stating that all of the things that you go through. See, a lot of times we only want the good things, but it's all a purpose. It all works for your destiny. So you have to keep walking it out until you fulfill the destiny that you have on this earth through God's will.
Okay. We're going to spend more time together. I have to get Minister Kendall Richardson on, and we're getting ready to run out of time. And Al is going to be looking at me like I'm crazy. My engineer, y'all know Al. He's famous. And so I gotta make sure that I'm stay on point. And so I just want to thank you so much for coming on, and make sure that you go online, 7 The Completion, Michael A. Thornton, and just give us 30 seconds of some inspirational words.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll recite one of the poems I wrote, and it says, in a place where mountains and hills are all around, when life battles you with ups and downs, when lack and failures seem to abound, when the yes is not there, and the no is profound, I will not quit. So regardless of what you see, continue to walk by faith, believe in God, and believe in yourself, and keep pressing forward.
Yes, I like that. All right, you're tuned into the Arts Reporter. We'll be right back right after these messages. Mwah.
Are you looking for that special treasure? Stop by Airport Antiques Gallery, an upscale, one-stop shopping experience. We feature some of the finest antique furniture, art, and collectible treasures from around the world. Airport Antiques and Eclectic Treasures provides professional auction and estate services for your personal valuables. We turn your treasures into... Located at 3440 Lang Avenue, Hapeville, Georgia. We are waiting for your call, 404-530-3930. That's 404-530-3930. Airport Antiques and Eclectic Treasures.